All right, it's Mike Messier, and it's a beautiful Saturday, June 9th, early in the morning, and I just wanted to, express good luck to CM Punk tonight. I'm not the biggest CM Punk fan, whether it's professional wrestling or comic book writing or MMA, whatever he's doing, but, just, you got to feel for the guy who had a hell of a week, or hell of a couple of weeks, or going on 4 years with this legal trial, defending himself for millions of dollars, for really just speaking his truth, speaking his mind. And yes, there is something to be said for not slandering someone's, professional reputation. But at the same time, if you're telling the truth, which apparently CM Punk, according to a jury of his peers, was telling the truth, and about his situation with WWE, what made him leave the company, what made him want to leave the company, and seemingly mistreatment and neglect for his safety, as far as the concussions and getting put through a table when he apparently everyone knew he had a concussion, or at least suspected he had a concussion. So for him to have to go on the court stand as he's trying to prep for a mixed martial arts fight, it's just another notch against WWE and the supposed morality they have about anti-bullying campaigns. Have you been bullying a former employee? And people will say, well, it's not the WWE suing or having tried to sue Punk, it's the doctor. But let's face facts, folks. I mean, you don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to put two and two together. And so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. So, to CM Punk, all I can say is I'm going to predict, just for the fun of it, a second round TKO referee stoppage in favor of CM Punk. I wouldn't be surprised if he lost. I wouldn't be surprised if he won. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a boring fight. I would be more surprised if it's an awesome, epic battle between two guys who are 0-1. I think you're looking at Punk, who is he 40 now officially, and so on and so forth. But even in defeat, if he is to lose tonight, he's a victor in the game of life, in that he didn't cancel his fight, didn't postpone his fight, took care of business. Obviously, trying to cut weight like that is going to be uncomfortable, no matter what your size. That's one of those things about professional fighters trying to cut weight. Whether it's boxing or MMA, it's got to be a bitch, to have to do such a thing under time constraints. Reminds me of Z-Man, 1992, actually losing weight in order to wrestle for the junior heavyweight title in WCW or the light heavyweight title against Brian Pillman. They actually did an angle where Z-Man lost like 15 pounds legitimately. Anyway, so just want to say to all the wrestling fans, keep listening to Generating Heat with myself and JG. Keep listening to the video cast, not just a podcast, but a video cast of What Have They Done to Our Sport. Hashtag What Have They Done to Our Sport on YouTube with Cole Scharf and myself. We've got some great stuff coming up on both of those shows. And just a thing where I want to take the fucking 5 minutes of my life, as someone who feels sometimes that WWE doesn't give a flying fuck about anybody. This CM Punk trial proves that. And yes, once again, people say, well, it's not WWE suing him. Okay, sure, right. So anyway, that's Mike Messier. Good luck, CM Punk. I hope you do well in your fight. If you lose, you lose. But I'm going to predict a CM Punk 2-round victory. MikeMessier.com. MikeMessier.com. CM Punk, you're always welcome to come on the Messier Mantra and discuss your comic book writing. Discuss non-wrestling situations, if you like. Because obviously, Punk has said to fuck with wrestling, to fuck with WWE. And it's something that's a painful pill that one of the top people of the last 10 or 15 years is basically saying to hell with WWE. But I can see that he's totally validated, because they treated him like a piece of shit. And fuck him. That's what I have to say about it. MikeMessier.com.